Assalamu alaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. How are you guys? Are you fine? I'm Jan Ahmad Sadiq and today's model is chemistry. Now the first question in this model is asking which one of the following chemical industrial sites produce textile product as a major output? Now here is in this question is asking what? It's saying which one of the following chemical industrial sites produce textile product as a major output is a desert. So the correct question for this answer is a desert. Okay, now question number 2. Which one of the following is true about mixture? Always are heterogeneous mixture, or air is a heterogeneous mixture, or salt solution is a homogeneous mixture, or soft drinks are a heterogeneous mixture. So the correct answer for this question that's true about mixture is salt solution is homogeneous mixture. Now question number 3. Which one of the following phenomena is a physical change? Formation of new substances, formation of new properties, compositional change, or mechanical change. Now here is asking phenomena is a physical change. Which one of the following phenomena is a physical change? It will be the mechanical change. Okay, now here in question number 4 is asking the separation techniques largely depend on boiling point defense. The liquids is what? The liquids is what? Simple distillation, decantation, evaporation, or filtration. Here it says what the separation techniques largely depend on boiling point defense. So that means it will be the evaporation. Okay, now let's go for the second page. In question number 5, what is the chemical name given to potassium? Of course, it will be the symbol K. Now in question number 6, what is the valence number of magnesium in MgO, magnesium oxide? Now here is asking about what? About the valence number of magnesium, right? So the valence number of magnesium was 2 and the valence number of oxygen was 2. But when we will crisscross, wait a minute, I will write it for you here. Okay, here what we will do, MgO Mg, and we have O here, right? Then the valence number of magnesium was 2 and the valence number of oxygen was 2. So for that when we will crisscross, it will be what? Mg 2 O2. So that means you will cancel 2 by 2. Then the answer it will be MgO. So that means the valence number for magnesium it was 2. Now the correct answer for question number 6 it will be the choice 2. Okay. Now question number 7, what is the formula of aluminum chloride? Aluminum chloride, it will be AlCl or Al2Cl or AlCl3 or AlCl2. If it is aluminum chloride, so it will be AlCl3. Now question number 8, according to the law of conservation of mass, the total mass of the reacting substance is what? Always more than the total mass of the product, always less than the total mass of the product, or sometimes more and sometimes less than the total mass of the products, or always equal to the total mass of the products. Yes, the law of conservation of mass is always equal to the total mass of the products. Now question number in question number 9, which one of the following statements is correct about the modern atomic theory? An element is composed of small particles called atoms, or atoms are divisible and are not the smallest particle of substance, or atoms are created and destroyed during a chemical change, or all atoms of given elements are identical, they have the same mass and properties. Here is asking that's correct about the modern atomic theory. So that means atoms are divisible and are not the smallest particle of a substance. Okay, now question number 10. An orbital or energy level is a place where there is the greatest probability of finding what? Of finding electrons. Okay, in question number 11, what is the maximum number of electrons in the third energy level of an atom? In third energy level, here first of all, what we have? K, L, M, right? Okay, here first of all in the first shell always it will be 2, then here it will be by 8, then it will be 18. So that means the answer it will be 18. Okay, now let's go for the next page, which is question number 12. How many valence electrons of sodium is used during chemical reactions? For sodium, right? For sodium, it will be 1. Okay, in question number 13, what are the period and group of 39, 20 calcium respectively? Okay, here what it will be? It will be in 4th period and in the second group. Why? Because here what we have 20, right? 2, 8, 8, then 2. So that means here K, L, M, N. We have 4 shells, right? We have 4 shells. And the last number here is number 2, right? So that means for group is group 2. So that means the correct answer for question number 13, it will be choice C. Now in question number 14, what is the name of an alkyne with 6 carbon atoms? Alkyne. So it will be hexyne. Hexyne. Okay, in question number 15, what is the chemical formula of the salt formed from sulfuric acid and sodium hydroxide? It will be Na2SO4. Okay, in question number 16, which one of the following is not the use of potassium? Is not the use. So that means preserving food as a fuel in nuclear reactors. And tanning laser is the use of potassium, but extraction of gold, no. Now question number 17, which one of the following is the use of gold? Capacitors in electrical device, or street light, or as an electrode in car battery, or jewelry and electrical wiring. So here is saying the use of gold. The use of gold, so it will be jewelry and electrical wiring. Okay, now question number 18, non-malleability and low density are the properties of what? Metal, non-metal, metalloid, or gold? Here it says non-metals and low density are the properties of non-metals. Okay, now question number 19, which one of the following is a direct indicators of climate change that would warm our atmosphere? It will be the overweight and obesity of people, or more babies being born, or industrializations, or racial conflict. The answer it will be because of the industrializations. Okay, now let's go for the next page. In question number 21, one of the following is not the application of chemistry. Decrease agriculture production or helps to increase production of new medicine and drugs, or increase the production of cements, or overcoming pollution problem. Here it says not. Is asking about not the application of chemistry. So that means it will be helps to increase production of new medicine and drugs. Okay, in question number 22, where two or more substances are mixed together but not chemically combined, this substance is called what? A mixture, right? A mixture of compounds. Where two or more substances are mixed together but not chemically combined, this substance is called mixture. Okay, in question number 23, which of the following separation techniques is based on boiling point difference of liquids? It will be distillation, decantation, filtration, or evaporation. So the correct answer, it will be the evaporation. Why? Because it's saying separation techniques is based on boiling point. Actually, this answer also was repeated, the first question, right? You can see here the first question, the fourth question, the separation of technique is largely depend on boiling point difference. The liquid is evaporation. The same question here. Okay, now question number 25. To balance a chemical equation, it may be necessary to adjust the what? Coefficients, subscripts, number of the products. It will be, of course, the coefficients that we can it may necessary to adjust the coefficients and to balance the chemical equation. Now question number 25. In a chemical reaction, the symbol that takes the place of the words reacts with what? Equal sign, coefficient, plus sign, or arrow? Of course it will be the plus sign. Now question number 26. Which one of the following statements is the limitation of Dalton's atomic theory? It will be atoms are indivisible and they can neither be created nor be destroyed. Yes, this one is the limitation of Dalton's atomic theory. This one is the correct answer. Okay, now in question number 27. A lithium has an atomic number of 3 and a mass of 7. The number of electrons in the first shell is what? So it will be 2. Why? Because it's saying has an atomic number of 3 and a mass of 7. The number of electrons in the first shell is 2. Always it will be 2. Now question number 28. The element having atomic number 11 most closely resembles the element having atomic number what? 10, right? 10, 11. Okay, in question number 29, down a group, atomic size of the element will make what? Increase the same, decrease and increase, or remain the same. Down a group, atomic size of the element will increase. Okay, now question number 30. Which one of the following is an alkali? It will be NaOH. Also, I think sodium hydroxide. This question also was repeated in another model. Which alkali metals alloys is used to cool the fuel in nuclear reactors? It will be sodium and lithium alloy, sodium and potassium alloy, rubidium and potassium alloy, or lithium and potassium alloy. So the correct answer will be sodium and potassium alloy, because it's the alloy is used to cool the fuel in nuclear reactors. Okay, question number 32. Which one of the following group 3 is the most abundant? In group 3 is the most abundant, it will be aluminium. Okay, now question number 33. An allotrope of oxygen mostly found in the upper atmosphere and used as a protective blanket of the Earth's biosphere from UV light is what? It will be O3, which is ozone. Okay, now question number 34. One of the following is not the use of sulfur. Textiles, rubber products, insecticides and fungicides, or cutting metal. It will be insecticides and fungicides. That's not the use of sulfur, but the use of sulfur, it will be textiles, rubber product, and cutting metal. Okay, in question number 35, which chemical compound is the cause for temporary hardness of water? Calcium sulfate, calcium chloride, magnesium sulfate, or magnesium hydrogen carbonate? It will be the temporary hardness of water. It is magnesium hydrogen carbonate. Now let's go for the next page. Which one of the following not used to improve soil fertility? It will be adding cow with dunks, adding diamonophosphate, adding sand, or adding urea. The correct answer will be adding sand. It's not used to improve soil fertility. Okay, in question number 37, what are the major constituents of petroleum? It will be carbon and sulfur, sulfur and phosphorus, carbon and hydrogen, or nitrogen and phosphorus. Here it says what are the major constituents of petroleum. It will be carbon and hydrogen. Now question number 38. What is the molecular mass of 3 mole of water molecule? Atomic mass, which is hydrogen, we have 1, and oxygen we have 16. So what it will be here? First it says 3 mole of water. So the correct answer, it will be 36. Now question number 39. Which of the following not physical properties of a substance? Mechanical change, evaporation of water, melting of ice, or rusting of iron? The answer, it will be rusting of iron, which is not physical properties of a substance. It is a chemical change or a chemical property. Now question number 40. Which one of the following explain why salt water is considered as a mixture? Because it is composed of one compound, right? Okay, now question number 41. Which of the following is an example of chemical properties? Carbon dioxide bubbles out as Coca-Cola open. Water bubbles as it goes over a waterfall. Knife exposed to air turn into yellow, or ice melts? The correct answer, it will be knife exposed to air turn into yellow. Okay, now in the second question, which is question number 42. What types of mixture can be separated by the apparatus shown below? Here are 2 immiscible liquids, or 2 immiscible liquids, or iron and sand, or mixture cannot be separated by this apparatus. So the correct answer, it will be 2 immiscible liquids here. Like for example, water and oil. 2 immiscible liquids, we can separate it here. Okay, in question number 43, an element X has a valence number of 3 and another element Y has a valence number of 2. What is the chemical formula for this binary compound? It will be X2Y3, right? Okay, now here in question number 44, balance the following chemical equation and determine the coefficient of aluminium. Here what we have, Al plus O2 is equal to Al2O3. When we will balance it, we will make here what we have 2 Al, so that means, and we have here 2 oxygen. Wait a minute. Here what we have, Al plus O2 will give us Al2O3, right? This equation is not balancing, so we need to balance it. Now what we will do here, we have for aluminium in this side, aluminium and oxygen. What we have here, we have 1 aluminium in the reactant side, and in the products we have 2 aluminium. Okay, in oxygen we have here 2, and in this side we have 3. Now what we will make here, we will make like a crisscross, like for example, here we have 2 and here we have 3, so that means we'll put here 2 in place of coefficient, and we'll put here 3 in place of coefficient to make it balanced. Why? Because 2 times 3 and 3 times 2 will be the same number, so that means it will be here 6 and here 6. We have 6 oxygen in reactions and 6 oxygen in products. Now we balance the oxygen, but did we balance the aluminium? No. Here now what we have here in aluminium, here we have 1 aluminium and here we have 4 aluminium. then 1 times 4 will give us 4. So that means we will put in the coefficient of aluminium 4. So that means 4 aluminium plus 3 O2 will give us 2 Al 2O3. That means now it is balanced. Why? Because now in aluminium we have 4 aluminium here in the reactants here, and here the products. We have 4 aluminium in reactants and 4 aluminium in products. And in oxygen we have 6 oxygen in reactants and 6 oxygen in products. So that means here what is asking the coefficient of aluminium. So here the aluminium, it will be 4, right? So that means the correct answer, it will be the choice B. Choice B is the correct answer. Okay, now question number 45. What is the number of protons and neutrons of chlorine respectively? Okay, here we need to find protons and neutrons first of all. Protons, which is down, which is 17, right? Protons, it will be 17 first of all. The first one, protons, it will be 17. Okay, but to find neutrons, it will be 35 minus 17. So that means neutrons is equal to 18. That means the correct answer for question number 45, it will be choice C, 17 and 18 respectively for protons and neutrons. Okay, now question number 46 is asking which one of the following is molecular compounds. Molecular compounds, that means it's a compound. Here we have sulfur is an element, phosphorus it is an element also, nitrogen is an element, but carbon monoxide is what? Is compound. Okay, now question number 47 is asking an element that has electronic configuration of 288, to which group and period it belongs to respectively. First of all, what we have here, 1, 2, 3, that means in period 3, and in group 8. So that means D is the correct answer, group 8 and period number 3. Okay, now let's go for the next page. Here in this page, question number 48, which one of the following oxide is acidic? Is acidic, so that means it will be carbon dioxide. Okay, in question number 49, which one of the following reactions represents basic oxide formation? Basic oxide formation, it will be 4 potassium plus 2 water will give us 2K2O, which is potassium dioxide, plus 2 hydrogen. Why? Because we take hydrogen with oxygen and hydrogen we left it alone. So that means this is the basic oxide formation. Okay, now question number 50, which one of the following salts is a binary? Is binary. So that means it will be calcium chloride. Now question number 51, which one of the following always contain chromium? It will be solder, brass, bronze and stainless steel. It says always contain chromium, it will be the stainless steel. Okay, in question number 52, the Bell jar experiment is mainly used to estimate the carbon content of air, the water content of air, or the argon content of air, or the nitrogen content of air. So the correct answer, it will be the nitrogen content of air. Now question number 53, the strength of softness and hardness of water is related to its ability to what? Form later with soil. Okay, in question number 54, which one of the following is not macronutrients? Macronutrients is not. Potassium, magnesium and nitrogen are macronutrients, but carbon is not. Okay, now in the next page, question number 55 is asking what is the molecular mass of NH4 to HPO4, atomic mass of nitrogen 14, hydrogen 1, phosphorus is 31 and oxygen is 16. First of all, you will take here the numbers that the subscripts have, how many nitrogen, hydrogen, and phosphorus and oxygen there. Then you will times by their atomic mass. Then after timesing it, you will add them all, so you will get 132 at the end. Now in question number 56, what is the number of molecules of water in 0.4 mole of water? It will be 6.02 times 10 to the power of 23. Now question number 57, what is the molecular formula of a compound having the empirical formula CH2O and molecular mass of 180 is what? It will be C6H12O6. Why? Because we will take here C6H12O6, that means we will bring 3, that means it will be here what? I mean 6. 6 times 1, 6, 6 times 2, 12, 6 times 1, it will be also 6. So that means 6H12O6. Now question number 58 is asking the following table shows the comparison between the continuous and discontinuous theory of matter. What we have here, continuous theory and discontinuous theory. Here matter is continuous, matter is discrete, okay. Believed is the existence of atoms, rejected the idea of atoms. Matter is divisible, stated by Democritus. There is a limit of which matter is broken, and stated by Aristotle. First of all, 1 and 3 is the correct one. Why? Because here said continuous theory, that means matter is continuous and matter is divisible. But the discrete theory, matter is discrete, yes. There is a limit to which matter is broken, yes. So that means the correct one for question number 58, it will be 1 and 3, which is choice D. Now question number 59, which one of the following is correct about sodium hydroxide solution? Turns blue litmus to red, or turns phenolphthalein to pink, or turns methyl orange to red, or no response to indicators. The correct answer, it will be turns phenolphthalein to pink. Okay, now question number 60, which one of the following is not the major water pollutants? Domestic waste, industrial waste, agriculture chemicals, or plant life? It says not the major water pollutants. It will be the plant life. Plant life, because domestic waste and industrial waste and agricultural chemicals is the major ways to make the water pollutants, but plant life is not. Now this was the last answer for the last question in this model. I hope that you benefit from this video and from the answers that we solved together in today. Inshallah, in the coming videos we are gonna to solve more models in the coming videos. Thank you for watching and thank you for listening. Goodbye.